Welcome to another episode on crypto and stocks. First news is about Meta or Facebook. So Facebook shares have plunged by around 20% in after hours. The reason being forecast falls short. So they have declared the result, but the results are not impressive at all, and that's the reason Meta has plunged by 20%, which is massive plunge. I will say. The next news is again about the Facebook. Facebook's revenue has grown from $777 million in 2009 to $117 billion in 2021. But as I said earlier, this quarter's result has been really bad, and that's the reason the stock price has plunged by around 20%. But I think if you're a long-term investor, no need to worry. If you have money, deploy your money at this point of time, because in long term it will definitely jump back again. The next news is about the income levels in India. So as you can see in this particular diagram chart, what this is talking about is 90% of Indians make less than 25,000 rupees monthly. So if your income is more than 25,000 rupees, then you are in top 10%. And if your income is 1 lakh, more than 1 lakh in a month, then you are among top 3%. So that talks about the middle class. So if your monthly income is more than 25,000, you are considered as a middle class, around that range. The next news is about the AMD, and AMD's price target, or the target price, has been revised by these research firms. So most of them are giving the target price as 180, 200, around that particular price range. I am very bullish on AMD. The reason being, they provide the chips to Tesla and related companies that are headed by Elon Musk. The next news is about the Ferrari. Ferrari, already an automaking icon in the real world, is now looking to bolster its brand in the metaverse. So investing heavily in the metaverse, and that's the reason I'm bullish on the metaverse. XS, there is AXS coin, then there is a Decentraland, and there is a Sandbox. So all these cryptocurrencies are in the metaverse industry. So I'm bullish on them, because at the end of the day, Ferrari will have to invest in these cryptocurrencies to make some headway into the metaverse. The next news is about the Chandar Bhatia. So what he's saying is that he had bought Infosys in 1995-96 and sold with some profit in 1996, and he regrets that decision, because if he had held those shares till this point of time, he would have made 1500x returns. That is massive returns. That means 1 crore has become 1500 crores. It's massive returns. So all he's trying to say here is that just hold on to your winning stocks or the quality stocks. Don't sell at all. That's the basic crux of this particular tweet. And he has given the examples of other stocks as well, like Shree Cement and Aarti Industries as well. So he sold the stocks in just like 1 year or 2 year periods. But if you had held those stocks till now, you would have made like huge returns: 80x, 600x, 1500x, etc. The next news is about the Google, and as you can see, Google's target price has been revised, and new targets has been around 3,500. The stock is trading right now around 3,000. So good upside potential is there in this particular stock. Reason being, they have declared their quarterly results, and the results have been really impressive, unlike Facebook. The next news is about again Google, and you can see Google and Nifty comparison is being done. So Nifty 50 is the index for the Indian stock markets, and they're comparing that index with the Google. And the main summary of this particular tweet is that Google is much more attractive as compared to Nifty 50. So in all parameters, Google is beating Nifty 50. So if you look at P is a bit high for the Google, but return on equity is 30% for the Google, and for Nifty 50 it is just 14%. Then growth for Google is 25%, while Nifty 50 is just 15. And that's the reason Google is more attractive than Nifty 50. Then as I said earlier, AMD had a very bumper quarterly result. So you can see quarter 4 revenue has grown up by 49% year on year. Then the guidance for the next quarter is also 50%, and free cash flow of $3.2 billion. So as always, I am bullish on AMD. Next big news from the Google CEO. So what he's saying is that he's looking at blockchain. That means they are looking to invest in blockchain technologies, and they think that blockchain has potential to disrupt the current existing software industry as well as finance industry. Basically all the industries can be transformed with the help of blockchain technology, and that is a big statement from Google CEO. I think that's why I'm very bullish on the blockchain and cryptocurrencies as such. The next news is about this guy. So this is Ramdev Agarwal. He's also called as Warren Buffett of India. What he's saying is that he expects Sensex to hit 2 lakh in 2 lakh points. So in 10 years, so currently it is trading around 60k. So he thinks that it will become 4x in 10 years. So that is big statement coming from Ramdev Agarwal. He's very bullish on in Indian stocks. He has been investing since 1990s, and look at his journey. He has made around 2,000 crores. In the beginning, he just started with 1 crore, and currently has amassed massive wealth through Indian stock market. Again, another news from the Google. So Google's has announced 20-for-1 stock split. So if you hold one stock of Google, in return you are going to get 20 stocks, because they are going to split the stock. There is no change in the fundamental value, but obviously more retail investors will come in, because stock price will go down, net worth will be the same. And finally, this is about the Solana cryptocurrency. So Solana wallet Phantom has raised $109 million in new funding. So good news for the stakeholders of Solana network. That's it in today's crypto and stocks. I'll see you in next one. Till then, enjoy your time.